In this video, I'll be going over the syllabus for the course, Sociological Theories of Crime, as you hopefully know by now. So it's a pretty standard syllabus, and of course, I encourage you to read through everything on your own. This video is just to point you to some of the most important parts of the syllabus. So you'll notice right away that obviously as an online course, we don't have a face-to-face meeting time or location, but you're still welcome and encouraged to come to my office hours. The TA, at this time, the office hours are yet to be announced, but I'll communicate that through Blackboard. So there's a brief overview of kind of the nature of the online course, and here's a link in the syllabus to the videos for this course, which you would have already found, obviously, if you're watching this. You'll notice, of course, that there's not a text that you're required to purchase for the course. However, you will, of course, be doing readings for the course, and those are all available in the university library's online databases. And there are several links included on the main page of Blackboard that will take you to the locations where you can find that. The logic behind having you search these out is that it's a good practice to learn how to do so, and it will help you in this course and beyond. So this syllabus, at the time of this recording, the actual date ranges for each week aren't included, but the copy that you'll find in Blackboard obviously will have those there for you, so you know when assignments are due. And assignments are due the last day of each of these periods, and you'll see in red that the due date is made very clear for you. When there is a reading that you don't need to download from the library's website, you can simply click and follow the link in the syllabus, and those readings are online. In the event that you can't find one of those readings or the link has been taken down for whatever reason, you should get in touch with me as soon as possible and let me know. So you'll see every week there's something due, but these assignments are designed to be fairly manageable in terms of the time that's required. And I'll go into a little bit more detail about those. And we don't have a final exam for this course, which you'll notice week 13 is the last class, and you turn in your last assignment then. So the bulk of the course, really, it's constituted by two assignments, two assignment types, 10 that you'll turn in total. The first assignment type is a discussion posting that you'll make in Blackboard itself. And these discussions are made in the message forums that are available to you. There are 8 separate forums, but each of you will only have access to one of those forums with 20 classmates in each to make it manageable and more conducive to discussion. So I won't read through this verbatim, but essentially you'll be writing about 3 or 4 paragraphs relating to the theories that have been discussed that week, as well as the readings that have been assigned. As part of that, you'll also be replying to a discussion post by a classmate from the previous week. So if we go up here, the first discussion posting is due in the second week. That week, obviously, you can't reply to another discussion posting, but in week 4, you'll post a new discussion thread, and you'll also reply to one on the discussion board for week 2. And you'll do that in the same manner for all 5 of those. And then the expectations are laid out very clearly here, so I encourage you to read that. And you'll also receive feedback in the form of a rubric that will detail areas where you can improve. So you can look for that in Blackboard each week. The visual representations are the other component of the course. And essentially you'll be submitting these to the assignment links in Blackboard. And again, criteria and the description of the assignment is outlined here, but essentially you'll be creating a visual representation of some theory. This could be a cartoon that you hand draw and scan in. You can draw it in a program, a computer program like Photoshop or Paint, or you can perhaps make a poster online in some of the websites that let you do that. You can even make a video. So I'm open to creative approaches, but it's the point of this is to force you to visualize and communicate a complex theory in kind of a succinct visual way. So you should bear that in mind. And again, I encourage you to email me with questions as you move forward with that. So the breakdown is very simple. The discussion postings are each worth 10 points, as are the visuals, for a total of 100 points. And then here you see, following the guidelines set out by UOIT in terms of the grade breakdown. So everything is quite straightforward in that regard. And then at the bottom, obviously some of these areas are not relevant to the online course, but academic integrity is one thing to pay attention to, of course, in every course. And I do require that you cite any source that you paraphrase or reference in your discussion postings. And the visual, if you use someone else's visual as part of your own, you want to cite that source as well. I do encourage you to email me through Blackboard. There may be a rare occasion when you can't do so for whatever reason, but that should be the go-to method of communicating. So as I said, read through this very thoroughly. This is your guide to the course, and communicate with me. That's key to making an online coursework. And I look forward to seeing your work as we move along and communicating with you further.